It's our view that there are still up to 1,000 brokers of less than 2.5 million gross written premium in the UK, and we think they'd be better off as ARs. So Renaissance Rebirth is a rebirth of our perception of the scope of the model, and hopefully it will turn out to be a rebirth for the small directly regulated brokers as well. In truth, not a lot. They use the same markets as they did back in 2005, mostly wholesalers or MGAs. They don't necessarily have very large accounts or accounts at all with a lot of the large insurers. They have very little independence or freedom of choice, and yet they are the people who see themselves as the champions of independence and plurality. Unfortunately, that's not the case. 10, on the other hand, has changed, and if you look at any one of our brokers, they have much more choice of where they can place their clients' business than any small established broker has. I recently read an article in Insurance Age in which a Conservative MP, Craig Tracy, formerly a small broker himself, was quoted along the lines of, "We're all doomed, all brokers are doomed because of the regulatory burden upon small organisations." I don't necessarily agree with him because he forgot to mention about ARs. And becoming an AR of a network means that a lot of the pressures are taken off you and you have more time to do business. Given the growth that we've had over the years and hopefully are going to maintain, you've always got to keep an eye on your service standards and your structure to make sure that you stay on the ball and you provide the service that people expect. We have got over a major stumbling block for networks in that we've changed ourselves over the last couple of years into an employee-owned company, which puts us beyond reach of anybody trying to buy us and beyond temptation of anybody looking to sell us. Therefore, any brokers currently in the network or looking to join will have a choice. I mean, there is an organisation which is like to be here in 100 years, and there's another one that's like to be sold in 2 or 3 or 5. Which one are they going to go for? So I think actually credibility in our structure or in our ownership is something that we have overcome, and it's really important that we have. The Renaissance proposition is inclusive of a 3-year transition because we don't think that people can switch or will want to switch from being directly regulated to an AR overnight. They may have made a recent investment in systems which are not compatible with ours, for instance. It's a 3-year transition. They can use some of our services in the meantime, but after 3 years that they would become ARs.